Hello, hello, hello. It is me, your True Hill Phenom, SP3. We are back once again in our DeLorean. Pump up the flux capacitor and come along with us to 1995. This is another edition, episode 17 of True Rewind. I am back once again with the connoisseur of all reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Cologne.
Let me tell you, I've got some bad allergies right now. I am gonna be handing the ball off to you guys. I'm playing hurt.
Oh my God, our quarterback is injured. He's playing with allergies, but he is a trooper. He is along on this ride. He is still playing. And of course, it is our supreme Ivan Ooze, full of heart on this edition of True Rewind. It is drunk guy JJ.
Hey, good brothers and brotherettes, brothers and sisters and hamsters and animals. And oh, wow. Can't have a show without a beer.
You deserve it.
You deserve it. So yes, if you have not joined us before on any other episode of True Rewind, this is where me and the good brothers are Monday Night Warriors. We go back in time to the beginning of the Monday Night War, and we are making our journey all the way through this 6-year saga between Monday Night Raw and Monday Nitro, the battle of WWF versus WCW. If you haven't already, push that like button, put your comments down below, let us know what you think of the series, what you think of going back in time to watch Raw and Monday Nitro, and of course, if you haven't already, there's the iCard down at the bottom, you could subscribe, and the bell below that to stay notified for all the great content right here on True Hill Heat. So it is episode 17. Romeo, I know you're our quarterback, but I think you can take it away.
November 20th, 1995. Let's start with Raw. Get a recap of Brett beating Diesel. He's a 3-time champion. We're live from Richmond, Virginia.
Vince called Brett versus Diesel one of the greatest WWF title matches of all time, yes, which just spat in the face of Romeo's review.
We got a recap of 1, 2, 3 Kid being a bitch last week, turning heel.
Backstage hugging fucking
yes,
Ted DiBiase like a little kid, like hugging his dad he hasn't seen for years. Ridiculous.
And then first match is Akushi versus 1, 2, 3 Kid, which is interrupted by a Razor Ramon phone call.
Oh my God!
Does anyone want to do his voice for us? What he was saying?
McMean. He kept saying McMean. The fuck?
I loved the Lawler at the start of the show complaining about his head still aching from the tombstone at Survivor Series.
Marty Jannetty runs down looking to make 1, 2, 3 Kid disappear, I guess, from this earth.
I guess Marty has to take over now for the biggest fucking dork. The big dork. Yeah. You mean to tell me you couldn't get bottom 2 little scrawny ass? I'm like, this gotta be a joke. Pick up right up where 1, 2, 3 Kid left off. I feel you, Marty.
I will say this is the most serious and most attention they've given to the 1, 2, 3 Kid since we started this series.
This match ends. DiBiase pushes Akushi off the top rope. Kid follows it with a spinning heel kick for the win. Dirty finish, 6:44, and then Kid gets paid. He shows off his money to the crowd. Afterwards, Jerry the King Lawler apologizes for all the bad things he said about Kid. They shake hands. Ted DiBiase looks like a proud father, talking great about 1, 2, 3 Kid. They talk shit about Marty Jannetty. Marty Jannetty comes out again, does not notice Sid is walking right behind him, ready to beat his ass.
Right behind him. It wasn't even like far away. He was right behind. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is he seriously going to play like he doesn't know?
And car bombs him.
On the outside. After he talked shit to him. Like, he gave him a chance to throw the first punch because Sid had to cut a promo before he just bitched him out. And he says, like, if you're going to go to the Kid, you're going to have to go through Sid.
Marty Jannetty looked like a tool.
And then he ended this segment with the master and ruler of the world.
Doc Hendricks is backstage. He's telling us about In Your House number 5, which will be December 17th from Hershey Park, Pennsylvania, where it'll be Bret Hart defending the newly won championship versus the Draw.
Hershey Park, Pennsylvania. It's just Hershey, Pennsylvania. Never heard it called Hershey Park, Pennsylvania. And I was surprised. Dork, you said Dork. Doc did not have the two dudes with attitude shirt this time. I was blown away.
It's a pre-tape promo with Bulldog and Cornette. Bulldog does all the talking, surprisingly. And he rambles. He calls Hershey the scumhole of the earth. And then we also learn it'll be an Arkansas hog pen match between Henry Godwin and Hunter Hearst Helmsley at that In Your House.
Just when we thought Yokozuna versus Mabel from the Great White North would be the worst match we've seen on the WWF end of this Monday Night War, I remembered that we still have the Arkansas hog pen match.
Does this In Your House get like a little tagline, or it's just In Your House 5?
I think after the fact, or maybe closer, it becomes In Your House Seasons Beatings.
Oh, great. I'll see what they did there. Next up is Skit with Sonny. He's going to fight Savio Vega. Savio Vega makes his entrance, and nothing says complete loser more than high-fiving Barry Dubinsky, who is shilling these denim jackets of The Undertaker, HBK, Bret Hart, Diesel, $59.75. You like that jacket?
Love those jackets.
I was watching it with my girl, and she said this screams 90s. Jean jackets, Undertaker jean jackets, just scream the 90s to her.
Diesel interrupts this match, tossing Skip on the ground to the outside. Ref doesn't even bother to call for the bell here.
Nothing. I'm still in the ring with the referee confused, like, I'm going to continue the match, or is he just going to stand there screaming?
Diesel gets the mic. He teases an apology, but doesn't happen.
I think I have this. I have this almost word for word because I put in capital letters. This is the coolest Diesel promo since we started True Rewind. So
he didn't have much competition.
No, not at all. Not at all. But he says a lot of people are wondering. Wait, should I put my Diesel? A lot of people are wondering where Big Daddy Cool's head is at. He was thinking about and thought he might apologize for what he did to Bret, what he did to his dear old fans. He doesn't think so. He says for the first time in a year, he slept like a baby. I woke up in the morning and I saw a smile on my face because I saw myself. Not some corporate puppet that Vince decided to create. Looking very mean at Vince McMahon. He says one day after he won the WWF title, he was in Titan Towers with the suits being told to smile a little bit more, to be more corporate. Diesel says, what we saw last night was the tip of the iceberg. Big Daddy Cool is back. The same guy you saw in Providence at the Royal Rumble a few years ago. The only people who matter is his family, my friends, and that includes you, Shawn Michaels.
Oh my God. So damn aggressive. Like, are they friends or what?
I am not saying I won't slap some hands, but they sure as hell better have a black glove on it. I'm just saying that was a little bit too close to OJ. But anywho, whether you like me, you love me, you hate me, I'm back.
Even with that, like, thank God the promo picked up, because I'm like, is this guy bitching about being successful? I'm like, you were a champ for a year, and you're happy you're no longer a champion, and you're not doing promo ones because you're basically, well, they try to make you the face of the company. That failed. So that failed quickly.
The only thing that made his WWF run a little bit better was that it came after them trying to push Lex Luger as the top face of WWF.
So how that worked out.
This promo for me, so weird because it's got such a heel delivery, But he's saying the nicest things. All I care about are my family and friends. Oh, good, nice.
Even when he finishes the promo and he sees the gloves in the crowd, he slaps their hands so damn hard. I'm like, Jesus Christ, are you mad at them or what? Like, I'm confused.
He's saying he slept like a baby. I love seeing myself smile now. Like, very nice things.
Shawn Michaels is my friend.
And poor Savio and Skip, I guess they just leave the ring. Then it's time for Owen Hart versus Shawn Michaels. Vince loses it. Mr. Electricity, Mr. Flamboyance, Mr. Resilience, and he's about to be Mr. Concussed.
I gotta get used to your background, Sid. Like, why the fuck is he glitching?
This match is about that beautiful Enzuigiri by Owen Hart. The Enzuigiri heard around the world. Very memorable. Shawn and Owen wrestle until Shawn faints and collapses in the middle of the ring. There's a funny camera shot of the front row not giving a fuck that Shawn Michaels has just collapsed in front of them.
They legit had to pan for a good minute to find face in front. It definitely took a while.
Confusion as Earl Hebner nudges Shawn with his foot. Owen's confused. The commentary is quiet. Vince McMahon goes into the ring. It's the answer commercial. Back from commercial, they've got an oxygen tank in the ring. Medical officials. Jerry Lawler looks confused himself. A very quiet ending to Raw. Drunk Guy mentions they find some people in the crowd. Women are holding back tears. You hear someone in the background say, "Let's do something, guys." And then someone else says he's okay. And Shawn tries to gain some oxygen.
He sees the light. Early.
A very memorable moment here in Raw history.
For 1995, that was well fucking done. I give that. That was well done.
I really enjoyed this match before the whole concussion. It started off very fast paced between the two guys. Owen going for near falls. They had a couple of technical wrestling exchanges.
Beautiful chemistry. Very, very fluid.
Yeah.
And
yes, they worked very well together.
Shawn actually went for a cover after the elbow drop from the top ropes. I thought I was seeing stuff. I thought I was delusional. He usually just goes right to tuning up the band, even though that move is pretty effective as a finisher. But, it was kind of strange to see him go for the near fall. But it all led into the Enzuigiri. So, yeah, you're very much right. This match was all about the Enzuigiri. And I will say that Owen, the announcers, Cornette, and Fuji all sold this perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with that, let's wrap up this Raw.
That's what she said.
Match of the night, Owen and Shawn. I don't think there's a debate there. Unanimous?
Unanimous.
even with Shawn fainting. And
MVP, I'm gonna go Shawn Michaels for that beautiful solo job of collapsing.
Yep. I agree with you.
I'm not gonna agree with that. Shawn, gave him the match of the year, the match of the night can't vote, but MVP I have to give it to the coolest promo he has cut since we done True Rewind, Big Daddy Cool, Diesel, and co-MVP 1-2-3 Kid, because like I said, this is the best that he's looked for overall. Like we gave him the MVP. We gave him MVP for the last Raw episode we reviewed, but this one was the best complete job because he started that one, as a babyface and turned heel. So we more gave it for the heel turn, but this was the complete package, and he just looked like a brand new individual, a brand new character.
1-2-3 Kid is definitely never getting MVP for me. That is absolutely not happening.
Sid, you got to say it the right way. 1, 2, 3.
MVP. 1, 2, 3. MVP.
And LVP, as Drunk Guy mentioned earlier, this is the guy that's taking up the goofy babyface spot now. Marty Jannetty getting held back by officials, two scrawny little officials, then comes back and then gets powerbombed by the guy that was walking right behind him. Like, ugh.
I mean, thank God Sid and 1-2-3 Kid were not trying to sell him drugs in a bowling alley. But yes, LVP is definitely Marty Jannetty.
Oh, fucking dork. Jesus.
Man. That's amazing that you're the LVP here in 1995 and in 2020.
He might
impressive work.
Yeah, he might be the LVP for the year of 2020.
30 finish counter, all 3 matches. That's 21 in 14 shows. All right, we're going to count this down. It'll be thumbs up or thumbs down. 3, 2, 1. He's wiggling it. That's what she said.
I don't know.
Why
like,
a thumbs in the
I
middle?
didn't fully enjoy it, but it's like the ending. Like for some reason, I was so into that Shawn Owen thing in the whole segment, and yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I enjoyed the show more than usual when it comes to watching Monday Night Raw. So I tried to be as hateful.
I mean, I enjoyed the Shawn and Owen. I enjoyed Diesel's promo, and I enjoyed 1, 2, 3 Kid, his whole presentation. But there wasn't there wasn't any clean finishes tonight. They had 0 clean finishes, and it really didn't follow up from Survivor Series, which I thought was a strong pay-per-view. It didn't follow up well with it.
Yeah, I feel like they just relied more so on promos, like trying to further storylines and like wrestling, which is obviously not a shocker when it comes to WWE or WWF, excuse me. But yeah, for the most part, that wasn't the worst Raw we've seen, but of course not the best either. But it was okay.
It is crazy that the Raw after Survivor Series, the focus is more on the loser, Diesel, than it was Bret Hart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just got a promo video in the beginning. Fuck Bret. It's all about Diesel. Diesel's on his way to the venue. Diesel gets a promo. Diesel's walking backstage. Diesel's talking to Shawn.
Monday Night Nitro. Live. They never say where, so I had to look this up on my own, being the investigative reporter.
They did.
Oh, they did?
I think so.
No.
No, they did?
Did.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they rarely do.
Macon, Georgia. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't even know.
Yeah, Macon, Georgia.
SP3, Mongo, and Pepe, they start this off?
I actually did not write Mongo's line because what he said was not that bad. Yes, Pepe was dressed like a cow, so I'm not gonna just jot over that. But the Brain had the line of this opening segment. He says he's talking about the Sting. They're hyping up Sting versus Hulk Hogan. Eric Bischoff calls it the Super Bowl of wrestling. That was ridiculous. But the Brain just goes off, and he says that he wants Sting to win, and he says, I quote, "When Sting is done beating Hogan, I hope he slips, falls down the stairs, and breaks his neck so they can take each other out." Absolutely. Oof. That is the Brain, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
I wrote down that Mongo.
Foreshadowing. Hate to see it.
Mongo actually made a legit point that makes sense for the first time ever. He said that this match, Sting Hogan, should be on pay-per-view.
He did.
Yes, the fuck it should.
He did.
Not hot-shotted.
We're in Bizarro world, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, world.
Well, drunk guy was drunk at the gas station for the last time we reviewed Raw and Nitro, but he did.
Shitty friends, by the way.
Hey, you fell asleep on the toilet. We had to get to the next show. But we made the point that WWF is just giving us matches with like jobbers who won't be WWE superstars for like 10 years, and WCW is giving us pay-per-view quality matchups every single week.
Polar opposites. Which, by the way, Raw earlier did not have a jobber match, surprisingly.
No, it didn't. So that was surprising. Even though you could consider Savio versus Skip a jobber versus jobber match, the way they treated them.
I think Savio only has like 2 or 3 losses, though. He's got like an insane record or something like that. But anyways, Nitro, Scott Norton walking down, jumped by Shark. This is the feud that nobody cares about that's been going on since September.
Mind you, they were just cool like, 2 weeks ago? And now they're back to a blood feud. I was like, give me a break.
Remember 2 weeks ago, it took them a good like 2 minutes to realize they were in the same locker room.
Norton wins this match in just a minute, 42 seconds, with a power slam. All right, now that we got that out the way, it's Taskmaster and Jimmy Hart with Mean Gene. Yay. Jimmy Hart's rooting for Sting. He reminds us Macho Man's on Baywatch with his buddy Hogan, and Sting is not. The Taskmaster, not even trying to hide his Boston accent, says Hogan was dumb enough to hand over to his manager, Jimmy Hart.
Fuck Boston.
Should I just keep going with the show?
Oh my God, no. We have to give it up for Mean Gene Okerlund because he was the MVP of this entire segment. He calls at the beginning, at the top of this interview, he calls Jimmy Hart straight to his face, the original Benedict Arnold. And then to close out the segment, Mean Gene calls both of them the biggest pieces of human garbage he has ever recalled. I was like, Mean Gene owned. Why does Mean Gene own every segment? Mean Gene is the Red Foreman of WCW.
Who is that? You'll have to explain that reference to me.
Red Foreman is the dad from That 70s Show who just shits on everybody.
Disco Fever's got a CD. Eddie Guerrero comes out.
Disco Fever, yeah. Yo, Sid's background makes me even more.
Eddie Guerrero punks Disco Fever to go away. It's Mr. Match of the Night of the Wednesday Night War here. I mean, Monday Night War. Well, confusing.
By the way, have you guys realized that Disco always does this shit before Eddie Guerrero matches? Or
Eddie Guerrero's an ass whooping by now. Jeez. It's supposed to be Eddie Guerrero versus Ric Flair. I am hyped beyond belief, but Ric Flair's in street clothes. Brian Pillman's going to take his spot. Flair was too focused on Sting to wrestle tonight.
He just shits on Eddie. Basically, he's not worth. He pretty much saying Eddie Guerrero's not worthy to face a guy like Ric Flair. Are you kidding me?
I mean,
yeah. Well, goddamn, don't make it look so noticeable.
I loved Rick in this segment. Rick was like, he's gonna pump up the jet. He's got the Hooters girls waiting. Arn and Benoit is waiting, and he said he's gonna wait on Flying Brian.
This match is interesting because it has the guy who's in the lead for Match of the Night here on True Rewind versus the guy that's tied for third place, Brian Pillman. So Bischoff takes notes to stop flipping the channels. It's a commercial over there. This is where the big boys play, right here, each and every week. Mongo alert. Sound the horn. I was nervous here because I had to rewind it. I thought he was talking about Eddie Guerrero, so this is gonna big groan. But he was actually talking about Brain. Somebody better go get him a heart pill because he's fixing to pop, for God's sake.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Eddie with a huge crossbody off the top rope to the outside on Brian. He high-fived some guys with their shirts tucked in their jeans.
And that also followed that dive by Eddie followed Brian trying to do that himself, and he ate the guardrail.
Very nice.
So many great sequences in this. These guys just had some good chemistry for guys
as you expect.
I don't remember, competing against each other very well. The only thing that they have in common from our ride on True Rewind is they both had matches of the night versus Johnny B. Bad.
Eddie wins it with a beautiful frog splash. And 6:25, Mongo says Eddie must be a cliff diver the way he did that. Again, he could not resist to bring that up again.
He literally waited till after the match.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you went the whole match without making that reference, but you had to make it again.
Then it's Road Warrior Hawk versus Big Bubba. Hacksaw interferes, trips Bubba. Hawk wins 3:45, dirty finish.
I will say the match graphic for the match before they went to commercial with Big Bubba and Road Warrior Hawk looked horrible. Hawk looked like he did like a whole bunch of coke before he took that picture for that match.
Doing that coke.
Wow, he's got Hacksaw Jim Duggan interfering. I'm sure that's where he got it.
I wonder if he uses 2x4 to snort coke off of it. We didn't say who won the last match. With
Yeah, he did.
Bubba.
Yeah, he did. He said Hawk won. Hawk won because of Jim
I
Duggan.
tried to go to that as quickly as possible. Sorry, you missed
I'm thinking about coke and just.
Let's smoke.
Do it at
Gang, bang, gang. Macho Man is waiting for Hulk Hogan to come out. Hogan comes through the crowd, struggling over the guardrail.
What a fucking heel.
Oh,
He's such a heel. He is such a heel. How do you have Macho Man come out through the entranceway to try to sneak attack Sting, and then you don't even sneak attack him?
attack him.
He's wearing a stupid black mask that he eventually throws away. Fucking Zorro over here.
Good God. I'm just dropping every fucking thing. What the hell? What the hell were they really going for with this Hogan shit? Like, seriously.
The Phantom of Hulkamania.
This is fucking ridiculous.
This match actually happens. I'm surprised. They're actually going through with this. Hogan almost busts his ass trying to wrestle in cowboy boots. The crowd boos his ass.
Yo, did y'all hear the boos? Like, the boos were just really loud. Like you could, I think they could get away with like when they were in Chicago and you heard the boos and you could just say, oh, it's Chicago. But this one was
Macon,
just
Georgia.
Macon, Georgia. Like,
Yeah.
fucking hick town.
This is so close to their home base in Atlanta, and Hogan got booed out the building.
Hogan looks absolutely dreadful this whole match. Awful submission holds that don't look believable. Bad transitions.
That was the most awkward armbar submission I've ever seen in my life.
No.
And this trash is going up against Shawn versus Owen on the other channel. Sting with a Scorpion Deathlock. Hogan powers out of it. Hulks up. Misses his leg drop. Okay, the crowd's into this now. They're eating this up now. Scorpion Deathlock again. And Hogan is begging the ref and Macho Man for help.
What a fucking heel.
Help me. The Dungeon of Doom come out of nowhere. Break this all up in 9 minutes, 31 seconds. Dirty finish. Hogan and Sting fight them off. Giant comes down. He's about to chokeslam both of them. Macho Man with a chair to the Giant's back. His arm hurts, though, so he's chokeslammed. And Hogan and Sting use the chair to push Giant out of the ring. Guys, talk about this. Sting tried. Sting tried his damn best.
And it's so crazy. It's like watching this, as my good brother says a few episodes, this has made me appreciate Sting so much more, man. Good God. Because he's doing his best to be the top star in Nitro and save this fucking this man. It is really bad.
Taskmaster and Jimmy Hart are complaining to the announce table. Mongo yells for security. World War III is just 6 days away. This was just the appetizer, not even the main course.
and the Brain is the one who got roughed up here with Taskmaster and Jimmy Hart like grabbing a hold of him. They mess up his hair. They take off the headset off of him, and the Brain ends the night saying, "And they like me. Imagine what they're gonna do at World War III."
Match of the night. I don't think there's a debate here either.
Yeah, debate here again.
Add another one to Eddie Guerrero and Brian Pillman.
Yes.
MVP, I am going to go. You know what? I could still be swayed. One of you guys, somebody convince me who's the MVP here.
You convinced me too, because I don't want to get Eddie and Pillman the fucking MVP. I feel like that'd be too easy.
I feel like I do that a lot. Like the match for the night, it's like there's only a good match on the show, and then I just go with whoever was in the match.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys do that too much. You gotta spread out the wealth here. And there was candidates for this with the Brain, with his one-liners in this show. He was just on point. He was funny at times. He did make the stupid line, so that's why he doesn't get it. Mean Gene, if he would have had one more interview segment, maybe he would have got it. But he was on point in that Taskmaster Jimmy Hart interview segment. But I gotta give it to Sting. Sting once again carrying the main event scene on WCW Nitro. He doesn't get the match of the night votes that much, but he gets plenty of MVPs in my opinion because he is so much of a babyface. He had Hulk Hogan booed out the building.
Basically. There you go. Sid got MVP. I know my
I'm still gonna. I'm just gonna. I appreciate your argument for Sting, but I'm going Eddie Guerrero, baby. Woo! Eddie Guerrero just keeps on piling up those wins. He is on fire. How could they possibly ruin Eddie Guerrero? How is WCW gonna do this?
Get ready.
We gotta keep driving, guys.
LVP.
Well, let me tell you something.
Fuck you. It seems like every fucking week with this guy. Jesus. Hulk Hogan.
You guys are both going with Hogan?
The fucking lootly.
I mean, I'll give that to, drunk guy because he probably wasn't paying attention. But there was someone on the show that lost the match because he got tripped and fell on his own fist. So, yes, Big Papa, a.k.a. Big Bubba, is my LVP.
Please don't call him Big Papa. The Notorious B.I.G. rolling in his grave at the very thought.
He loves it when you call him Big Papa.
I mean, Hulk Hogan, man. You escaped one there. You escaped one vote there, Hulk. Lucky you.
It's that close.
A little bit. Just a smidge.
Dirty finish counter 2. That is 28 in 14 shows.
Wait, Sid.
What happened? Oh, he's
lost. Fell on his fist.
Yes.
Yes.
They even said on commentary, "Oh, we don't know what he put in his taped fist before he fell."
I think it was quarters or something. He was taping up his fist with like quarters or something.
He literally lost. Like Hawk didn't even do like a splash or a leg drop.
They just pinned him.
He just pinned him. He tripped, fell on his own fist and lost. So how do you? I understand we hate Hulk Hogan. I understand. We've established that Hulk Hogan has earned LVP plenty of times, but I think I didn't expect much from Hogan in that main event match. He just had to be there, and he got booed out the building, so that was enough punishment for him. Big Bubba lost because he fell on his own fist.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? Chalk up another vote for Big Bubba. I'm not taking away Hulk Hogan's vote. He's gonna stay. Co-LVPs.
A co-LVP for me. How the fuck do you lose by falling on your fist? God.
I guess, man. I guess you could say you got fisted. I don't know.
Viewer discretion is advised. Hurry up and read this.
Oh, yeah. You would be the expert on that. Judging by your show.
Oh, man.
I don't say much. What are you talking about?
Oh. Yeah. Okay, buddy. All right. Mongo Meter. Oh man, I thought he was gonna be good after he said, this should be a pay-per-view match, but he's still awful. 12 out of 12 shows.
He really couldn't help himself with that Mexican cliff climber joke. Like he just had to get it in one more time.
This is WCW's first bait and switch with the Ric Flair and Eddie Guerrero match.
Wow, first.
Wow, that's it took a while. More to come, I guess.
Unless you count Flair teaming with Sting.
Oh, yeah.
At
Halloween Havoc as a bait and switch.
Yeah, an argument can be made for that. Fuck it, that's true. All right. We're gonna count it down. It'll be thumbs up or thumbs down. In 3, 2, 1.
I gotta go.
Oof.
I had to go.
Oof.
I had to go thumbs up. You guys know my rule on go home shows. If they effectively push
I feel like it's a pity thumbs up. I feel like it's a pity
No.
thumbs up.
No. We saw the end of the feud that nobody wanted between Scott Norton and the Shark, so I was happy about that. Broman versus Guerrero was the best match overall between both shows. Sting looked great. Hogan was once again crap, and I just expected, and I get a kick out of that now. And Mean Gene, the Brain, were all on point. I mean, yes, we had our bait and switch, but it gave us a great match at the end, and they effectively built up the 3-man 60 or the 3-ring 60-man battle royal. So if that is all 3 hours or 2 hours of this pay-per-view, then they effectively built up the show.
That is going to win the week for Nitro. Congratulations, SP3. You won it for them. It is now on the True Rewind scoreboard. WCW, their biggest lead yet, 7-4. They are on fire.
And they haven't even started their 83-week
83 weeks.
streak.
TV ratings. We'll start with Raw. Last week, they did a 2.6. They did that 2 weeks in a row. What do you think Raw did this week? Survivor Series post-show, headlined by Shawn and Owen.
2.7.
2.6.
he's doing that shit again. Like, he was like, next time I'm just going to guess what they did. SP3 is closer. They went down 2.3.
Damn, so people didn't care about the Diesel heel turn? Wow, the girl.
They didn't even have the new WWF champion on the fucking show.
Nitro last week did a 2.0. The second week in a row they did a 2.0. What do you think they did this week with their huge hot shot? Hogan versus Sting in the main event.
2.2.
I'll go 2.5.
Drunk guy. Nailed it. 2.5. So Nitro wins, and on the rating scoreboard, Raw is up 5-4 with 2 ties.
That is all for this episode of True Rewind, episode 17. As we are now gonna get our last week of November, and then we're gonna get into the final month of 1995. Put your comments down below.
Oh, you know what our next episode is now, right?
Oh, yes.
War 3, we're going to war!
Put your comments down below with your thoughts on Raw and Nitro and our review. Tell us what you thought was the match of the night overall for both shows, the MVP overall for both shows, and the LVP overall for both shows, and which show got a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Let us know in the comment section below. Of course, show your support to True Rewind by liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and sharing it. You can also share our 1,000 subscriber giveaway video, because you guys can take part in our quest to get to 1,000 marker by the fall, and help us out by sharing this video and getting more subscribers to the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. And of course, if you haven't already, press the icon down at the bottom to subscribe and the bell to stay notified for all the great content right here on True Hill Heat. So, for the connoisseur of all reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
The Pride of NY on Twitter and Instagram, and also Wednesday Night Warriors drops AEW versus NXT right here on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. We're going to be Thursday Night Warriors. We're going to be Saturday Night Warriors. This schedule's all over the place.
It's gonna be a crazy week. And of course, the Supreme Ivan Ooze, Drunk Guy JJ,
Hacksaw J Duggan on Instagram, the Pony on Twitter.
I thought he was the Pony.
Wait, you changed your name?
Nah, I'm gonna say that kid J Styles. I gotta change that. We're not in 2009 anymore.
You gotta change one of your social media handles to Drunk Guy JJ at this point, man.
That's a great idea. See, that's why he signed. That's why he gives me the contract. he's the Paul Heyman of True Hill Heat minus the lies and deceit.
Absolutely. And of course, the returning Going Raw with Drunk Guy JJ is back as well. So you can watch him drink and watch Raw in this year, not in the DeLorean, in this year, 2020. Of course, thank you for everyone who watched us. Thank you to all our subscribers. So once again, like this video, share, and subscribe. It is me, your True Heel Phenom SP3. You can watch me every week on True Heel Heat and with these brothers on True Rewind. So we are signing off until next time. Peace.